So back then I was looking for licks. Now a nigga really look like a brick. Designer on me, she won't look at the fit. High fever with the jury, I'm sick. Shoes Balenciaga, Prada shit. Can't say I ain't about $1 bitch. Extended clip, Roger, let's go. Pull up to the spot, let's go. Told Rich to bring the best dough. Niggas talking about they want smoke. Choppers that pop, let's go. I'm getting guap, let's go.
Let's go.
I'm on your thought, let's go. I'm on the clock, let's go. I'm getting guap, let's go. I get you shot, let's go.
Yeah.
I got the
Rich
rock,
MBM
let's go.
shit, nigga.
I'm finna ball, let's go.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Got a baddie on me, won't let go. Let's put his big old...
So today we have Blakksosa. We're gonna get to know brother. He's an artist out in the St. Pete area, correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
All right, so we're gonna get to know him on a personal level as far as his artwork. And I'm not gonna hold you too tough. We're gonna ask you roughly about 20 questions or so, and then we're gonna let you get back to your music. All right, boss man.
All right, man. Sounds good.
All right. So the first question I always ask is how old are you at this point?
Shit, I'm 30.
All right. Yeah, no reason why we asked that is hopefully we'll be able to have you on in the future, maybe a year or so from now, and we can compare your answers as far as from back then to now, at that point, so that we can see your growth. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
All right. How long have you been at your craft?
I've been taking it serious about 2 years, 2.5 years.
Okay. Yeah, I actually hear that you're supposed to be shooting a music video tomorrow, man.
Yeah, shooting a video tomorrow.
Shout out to MF6. I think he the one who told me about it. MS Bliss, my bad.
Yeah, that's my boy.
Yeah, that's what I hear. So I'm looking forward to see what you guys craft up tomorrow, man. I know it's gonna be something serious.
Facts.
All right. How much time do you get to dedicate to your craft? Like maybe in a month's time. Like, is it? Do you set aside time to hit the studio, or is it much like on a urge basis? Like when you got it, you make sure you hit the studio and get it down before you lose it.
Well, my situation's a little different because I literally have a studio in my room, so I'm able to kind of like cook up on the spur of the moment occasion. So I never really lose nothing because literally all I gotta do is hop up and just go in my room and I'm recording. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of stuff that I come up with on the fly, I usually get it down on track. You know what I'm saying?
That's definitely an advantage to having a studio. I always encourage artists too, especially with if you take it serious, to definitely have that kind of capability around you. So, are you more like a Pro Tools Fruity Loops type of person, or machine, or what kind of software do you use? If you don't mind me asking.
Shit. For like the last 2 years, I guess I've been cooking up on Logic Pro.
Okay, so you're a Mac user.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Not knocking it. Yeah, for sure. Mac, shout out to the boys. I love Mac. I haven't been able to get one myself, but I started my music way back when on GarageBand, and it clicks. You know what I'm saying? No latency and everything like that. So if you're on Logic, I know that's like a way better version of that. You know what I'm saying? So I know you're kicking it for real.
Right.
All right. What would you say is your motivation as far as to, like on those days where you don't necessarily feel like getting up and recording? What keeps you pushing?
Just knowing that everything's a process, in this game and in the industry, everything takes time. Everything is, I like to say, it comes in waves. So, the harder you work, what I'm saying, those waves that you want to see going to come faster versus, a person who's, I won't say lazy, but just doesn't have the determination to, go all out at certain times. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see these waves, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely. I feel you. I feel the energy. I like the way you put that. I've never heard it put like that. So I definitely understand where you're going as far as that vision. Now that you're somewhat established, is there something that you know now that you would go back and tell yourself in the past, to either do differently or just, is there different knowledge that you would tell your former self, like, younger self, to pursue more in one area or anything like that? Or are you pretty much still on the grind how you started?
I mean, I'm pretty much still on the grind how I started, but I would definitely tell somebody who's just jumping in, make sure you learn a little bit about the business before you just go saying, oh, I want to rap and do all this, because it's a lot of background footsteps that you got to take to get your stuff out there and get your music where you want it to be necessarily. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. I understand. At this point, have you done any live performances?
In Tampa alone, I want to say I've at least done like 50 shows or better. I've done shows in St. Pete, Clearwater, Orlando, Miami. Um, I just came back from Atlanta a couple months ago. I didn't perform, but I was at an event out there. So, I'm just trying to take it one step at a time. Go where I know it's popping, and like I said, I've been doing it like 2 years. So I'm just now getting to the point where, I'm trying to get the more serious aspect of it going, and versus the just doing the stuff for kikiing and all that.
I got you, man. The fact that you said that, you've already done at least 50 in Tampa, man, that sounds like you're busy, man. I definitely admire your drive, dude. I definitely admire your vision as far as how you press and go on it. So definitely don't stop on that, man. Um, as far as your first performance, if you can think back to then, do you remember how you felt before you went on stage, how you felt during the performance, and how you felt immediately after coming off the stage?
I ain't gonna lie, my first performance was Juan Pachenga's in Tampa. I remember I was nervous as hell before I got on. And then I went on, I did my thing, and as soon as I got done, I was like, shit, I need a water. I'm thirsty. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just put in some work, didn't even realize I was putting in work, but it just comes with the craft, you know what I'm saying? And then over time, my performance has gotten tweaked and gotten better. And if you've ever seen me perform, or if you ever heard any of my performances, it's lit now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what's up. Because that's what I was gonna ask. As far as in that first before, I know sometimes when people first come on stage, they don't know what to expect. Did
Right.
everything go as you expected at that performance? Were there any hiccups or anything that maybe taught you to do something different a little later? You know what I'm saying? I know you just said you sound like you might have been a little dehydrated when you got off stage. But is there anything that stood out as to I want this to happen more, or I don't want this to happen again, or anything like that?
I'm gonna keep it real. Like just being in the industry and being an artist, doing shows, going to different venues. It's always gonna be, I guess I would say, hiccups. Is always gonna be something that could possibly go wrong or that does go wrong. I guess it just determines what kind of artist you are. What you let happen, or what you let transpire, and what you're willing to deal with. Because it's never you just show up, perform, and that's it. It's always something. So I mean, once again, it just goes back to how hard you want it, how bad you want it.
I completely understand, man. I completely understand. Everyone aspires to be the greatest of all time at their craft. Who are some of those people that you might believe influence your style of delivery or your particular cadence of how you deliver your content?
I would say influencers would definitely be like Jay-Z, um, Meek Mill, just more of how they put their verses together, and their, I guess, like you said, cadences. Um, Newer cats, I kind of look towards like TJX6. He's from where I'm from, Michigan and shit, Detroit. So just certain cats I be checking on. I Swear Vizzo, he's another guy from Detroit, Michigan. He's really nice with the way he puts his stuff together. So I would say I would actually say I kind of sound like nobody, but I have a lot of bits and pieces from a lot of different places. So
Hey, that's what you want to do is find that groove as far as that uniqueness. So, okay, if you could do actually, that brings me to a unique question. I know you reference Detroit, Michigan a lot. I know right now you're in St. Pete. What happened? Were you born in Detroit and then you moved down to Florida, or how did you land in St. Pete?
I was born and raised in Michigan, and I moved to Florida when I was about 16, and I was living in Polk County first, Lakeland, and then I think 2008 is when I made the move over. I first came to Clearwater, and then just made my way to St. Pete after that.
Gotcha.
So I kind of been all over, you know what I'm saying?
Which I'm sure it helps, as far as your music, because you get those different tastes, different styles, so different, different
Right.
caveats, so different areas that you're in. So no, I completely understand, no issue. Um, uh, if the money was right, is there a major label that you'd like to hear from or sign to, as far as getting a label behind you?
I would say probably QC, just because I see the dedication they put behind their artists, and how when they put an artist on the front street to so to speak, it's his time. They usually do pretty well. So
For sure,
QC
for
definitely.
sure. QC, okay. All right. If you could do a collab with any artist, dead or alive, it could be a collaboration of the two. Money's not an option. Not money's not a problem. Let me say. Who would be on the track?
I would definitely do a collaboration with my man, late great, rest in peace, Fredo Santana.
For sure, for sure. All right, all right. Let's say you wake up tomorrow, the phone rings. It's the best call of your career. Tell me who's on the call and how the conversation goes.
If it would have to be a call like that, probably somebody booking me for a tour, getting ready to go out of town. We got the dates. The bag has already been confirmed. The bag is what I want, and we ready to go.
100. Well, I definitely pray you get one of those soon, man. You know what I'm saying? Like we always hope that these interviews get played in front of somebody who can make those dreams come true. So, man, I'm definitely wishing for you on that. At this point, with you being established, are you open to doing features or collabs with upcoming artists or artists who are just getting into the game? And if so, what do they need to have in hand when they get in contact with you in order for you to know they're serious about what they're saying?
That's actually a funny question. I do a lot of features with dudes in the city already, just because I kind of want to see everybody win because it's a lot of us in the game, just trying to make it through that door. So I mean, anytime I feel like I could put somebody even if they're ahead of me, just be in the same room and learn something from somebody, or show somebody something. That's always more of a tool than anything. So I always try to get people on the track, or jump on the track with other people. But I mean, seriously, when if you want to do music as far as with me and anything, you just gotta come prepared. Have everything ready. Your bars, your verse, how you want to say it. Your ad libs. I record pretty fast, so I'm not used to recording slow.
I understand. So when they get in contact with you, they gotta have their foot on the gas pedal, man. No stops. I got you. Okay. So what these next questions are gonna be more on a personal level versus just kind of get to know Blakksosa as a human being versus your artwork. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
So and again, I always have to lead this next question into don't say anything that'll get you indicted. Don't say anything that'll make you might have to put together some bond money for you. Just tell us something that's radio ready. What's the craziest thing you've ever done, and would you do it again?
Shit, I actually got locked up before. I did a little time. Just young, being, dumb, fucking with different people, and just really just trying to get money. Would I ever do it again? I mean, it kind of shaped it. It did help shape me to the person I am today. So I would say without that, shit, I could have been possibly a worse individual in life. So I would definitely say I'd do it again just because it helped get me to where I am at today.
I can definitely understand that. You know what I'm saying? And I like your outlook on that. You know what I'm saying? Most people are like, no, man, I can't talk about what are you doing? And I'm like, bro, I just need something for the radio. You know what I'm saying? All right. So, what's been your biggest mistake so far in life, and what did you learn from it?
I would say earlier stages on just procrastination, just not understanding that even though you're putting in work, there's always more work. There's always something that you could be doing to further whatever, you're trying to accomplish. It's not just as simple as, oh, I did this or that. It's did you do this, that, and this, and this. You know what I'm saying? There's always something that could be done to help progress and move forward, with whatever you're trying to do. So procrastination was a big thing, and I had to kick that to the curb and, full throttle.
I understand. I understand. Okay. So let's say you get that call, you want to have that dream call. It's time to go on tour. They're gonna send you somewhere remote, so you have to take a plane. And for some reason, the internet is not where it should be. You can't get your stream on. Netflix is not working. But thank God you bought those 5 favorite movies of yours. What are those 5 favorites? You know what I'm saying?
5 favorites. Okay. We're gonna go with Scarface. That's the top of the top.
Oh yeah.
Um, Shit, I'm gonna put Shadows in there because that's my joint right there.
Take the wet leader. What?
Yeah, definitely got to put that in there. Um, Shit, we throw a little comedy in there. We go with some Kevin Hart. Probably which one was that? What Now? Was that the one
Oh,
he did?
gotcha. Yeah, he's got a few of them out there, but yeah, I believe.
Right. Throw that in there. Let's see, 2 more, huh?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna throw Godfather in there, and then we gonna do Reservoir Dogs, man.
Okay, okay. My boy is on that.
Yeah,
That boy is on that mind state. I got you. Maybe laugh here if you're there, but it's back to business at the end of the day. My boy got Scarface in there and the Godfather. Man, listen, I hope nobody don't roll up on you at the wrong moment. It sounds like it's some serious going down. All right.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
So, what's something you can't go a day without doing?
Other than working on music, shit, I would say smoking.
That's real. That's real. You know what I'm saying? Ain't knock you for it. All right. What's that big? Okay, and this question we always ask because, like I was explaining when I had the interview with Trouble, we never want. Our goal is for the artists to be able to come together, collab, and make music and make money together. But different people are raised different, so you never want to, have your first impression be your last impression that goes off the wrong way. So
Right,
what's that? Right. What's your biggest pet peeve? Like it doesn't matter if Mom Dukes does it. It doesn't matter if the girl you love the most, does it. What's that one thing that is absolutely a technical foul that cannot go down around you, or you're gonna lose it? You know what I'm saying?
I would say for me, it would be somebody that just takes too much time to complete something. Either they have to do this first or that, or oh, they got to time out and go do this, right? Somebody who's just they can't stay on one thing and they can't complete one task at a time. The frazzle-minded people.
Gotcha. So somebody basically they got so much stuff going on they ain't gonna never get nothing done.
Right.
I got you, bros. I got you. No problem. I can definitely see how that could be a tick. Okay. So what's one thing that bothers you most about the world today? If either you could take something from the world or you can put something in the world, what would it be?
I would say probably what would bother me most in the world.
Mhm.
Um, I guess I feel like the world's lacking in leaders. I can remember times when I was younger and we was in the neighborhood and you had guys who you looked up to and you knew meant something. Was about stuff and those were the guys that showed people how to do certain stuff. And nowadays it's like everybody's kind of just running around with their heads cut off. There's less leaders than there should be. You know what I mean?
I completely understand what you said. So we definitely need more leadership, more guidance, and more structure. You definitely hitting something there. Okay. Who is your favorite historical figure? That could be anybody from the beginning of the time to today. It could be a basketball player, a motivational speaker, a revolutionary. Who is your favorite historical figure?
me see. Shall I say Martin Luther King?
Gotcha. And I actually got that kind of vibe from the brother from when we was talking about movies, and just as we were going through the interview, I could tell, man, you seem like you seem like a revolutionary kind of dude, especially. You know what I'm saying? I got you. I got you. Okay. What's one food? And we'll even expand this to a dish. If you had one dish you had to eat for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Chinese food.
Oh man, he trying to get that Rona. He trying to get that Rona.
Hey, that's the only thing I want from them right now. It's Chinese.
All right. Boy, say let's get some shit fire right. Okay.
Yeah, man. I can't help it. I love it.
I ain't mad at you. All right. So what are some of your own personal goals in the next 5 years? What do you hope to cross off?
Just continue to build my brand. Get more music out there. Shoot more videos. Just build my content. I'm working on merchandising, apparel, shirts, and stuff like that. So get that up off the ground. Trying to finalize this website so I can start doing a couple different things with that. Pretty much just continue to build the brand and get it to where it needs to be so that I can do more work.
For sure. Now the brand that you speak of, you talk about the Blakksosa brand, or is there a separate brand that you have for your clothing line, or what?
It's all under their BBMG, Big Boss Media Group.
Okay. All right. So we definitely y'all be on the lookout for that, and we definitely want to make sure you know what I'm saying we support the brother in that movement. If your life was a movie or a book, what would the title have to be?
Diligent.
I like that. Well, hey, my boy is definitely a man of few words. Straight to the point, kicking it out. 100. Okay. And if in the future we ask to interview you again, would you be willing to come back on the show?
Definitely. I like the vibes, man.
For sure, man. Like I always tell you guys, man, I definitely appreciate your time, and I definitely appreciate the time that you took out. We wish you luck on your journey. And the last question we always ask each artist, we always leave the audience with a track. Do you know what the name of that track is and what is the motivation behind it?
I'd play Know the Vibes. It's off my first album, Body Bags. And it's just pretty much letting people know, you got to let them know the vibes, man. You got to let them know how you doing and how you coming, where you coming from and, how you doing certain things and what you stand on.
I feel you 100% there. So, like always, so we're going to leave you with that track, Know the Vibes. Hey, I did lie. I hate to say it. I didn't lie. I misspoke. There is one last question I need to ask. If we want to put Blakksosa in the library, if we want to hear more, if you want to reach out to Blakksosa as far as doing music or any kind of collaboration, how can we get in touch with you? What can we look out for? Are you on major platforms, or how can we make sure that we put you in the library?
I'm on all major streaming platforms. I'm on SoundCloud. Most people can get at me on my IG. It's Blakksosa AMG, all lowercase. And I'm real easy to connect with. Just DM me and we can chop it up.
All right. So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and leave you like we said with Know the Vibes. Make sure you put this in your library. Make sure you support this brother. And once again, thanks Blakksosa for hanging out, man.
Black. Shout out to my nigga One Sound, man. You know how the fuck a nigga coming, man. We killing this shit. You already know, my nigga. A lot of niggas, yeah, they know the vibes. Always at. We got choppers, yeah, you know the vibes. Yo, bitch won't fuck with me, she know the vibes. These niggas go for free, they know the vibes. Know what it is, nigga. The work come in for free, they know the vibes. These niggas know how I be, they know the vibes. Always at. Yo, bitch won't fuck with me, she know the vibes. Always at. My nigga be on fleet, they know the vibes. Double K Sosa, bitch, yeah, you know the vibes. A lot of niggas wanna crash, but they ain't got that time. Never that. Really on my time. Always at. And my shit on shine. Always at. Nigga try to walk up, he gon' have to take this 9. Always at. Blunts what I'm smoking on, these niggas ain't got 5. Going through that 5. Niggas know that I'm 5. Gotta talk a little bit, cause I don't really speak lies. Always at. Niggas know when I open up, nigga, I'ma go ahead 5. Niggas talking they down. These niggas just clowns. I be moving around cities, niggas know I'm on town. Niggas know I'm on town. With that blower, nigga go down. Acting like you bought it, nigga, we gon' see what it's about. Lot of niggas, yeah, they know the vibes. Always at, we got choppers, yeah, you know the vibes. Yo, bitch won't fuck with me, she know the vibes. These niggas go for free, they know the vibes. Know what it is, nigga. The work come in for free, they know the vibes. These niggas know how I be, they know the vibes. Always at, yo, bitch won't fuck with me, she know the vibes. Always at, my nigga be on fleek, they know the vibes. New drip, that's Prada, smoking on that Kin Masters. I'm just tryna cook up, tryna get money much faster. These niggas shook up, one phone call and the shit's attacking. I go maximum, stop and try him, we start blasting him, we go casting him. Do you get it yet? Yeah, I'm dripping wet. Yeah, I'm killing shit. Reinventing this. I'm a Kuma with the damn flow. Never bloody, but I wipe your nose. If you didn't know, now you know. I do get KO. Lot of niggas, yeah, they know the vibes. Always at. We got choppers, yeah, you know the vibes. Yo, bitch won't fuck with me, she know the vibes. These niggas go for free, they know the vibes. Know what it is, nigga. The work come in for free, they know the vibes. These niggas know how I be, they know the vibes. Always at. Yo, bitch won't fuck with me, she know the vibes. Always at. My nigga be on fleek, they know the vibes.